want to take you right out to the latest scenes out of Jamaica. Much of the island is looking unrecognizable. This is where we actually find Fox Weather's Robert Ray. He starts us off tonight. He's in St. James Parish. Robert, I mean, we've seen your videos coming in today. What a 24 hours. Walk us through what you have experienced today as you see the destruction.
Yeah, Steve, good evening to you and everyone watching. Being a witness to this catastrophic aftermath has been nothing short of remarkable. And to see the suffering and the pain that so many Jamaicans are going through right now is very difficult. And the amount of help and aid that this country needs right now, not tomorrow, not the next day, not next week, right now is unreal. And what you see behind me is a neighborhood here in St. James Parish, about 15 miles to the east of Montego Bay, and it is just ripped apart, destroyed. And if we could, let's take a look at some of the video from our journey throughout the quadrant up here, the northwest quadrant of Jamaica. You know, we covered this landfall yesterday. We were not where the landfall occurred. 185 mile per hour winds, category 5 in the southwest, because it's not survivable. So we decided to go into a different area, into St. Ann Parish, which is about 30 miles to the east of us right now. And, you know, we went through that fury. But now today, when we woke up and we began our trek before the sun even came up, we just could not believe some of the devastation and the heartache and what people were going through all over this part of Jamaica. Homes completely destroyed, with roofs ripped apart, walls that were crumbled, boats on roadways, and no power, no cell phone service, infants, elderly, mothers, fathers, children, all essentially with homes that were completely in absolute shambles. It's the only way to say it, unfortunately. And, you know, as we made our way through, we tried to capture the eyes and the voices of the people here in Jamaica, because it is so important that aid comes in here. The government of Jamaica will need that help. They need it right now. And we are told that the State Department for the U.S. is allocating resources and likely sending in aid. The Kingston Airport, capital city to the southeast, is going to reopen. The Montego Bay Airport, again, not too far from here, is not online, destroyed. So many issues. It will be a long time until that happens. And the over 25,000 tourists that are stuck in Montego Bay at hotels where windows were blown out and walls collapsed and trees down and power lines everywhere. And, you know, cell phone service, thankfully, in some areas of Montego Bay is starting to return. That's good. At least people can call their loved ones, and then also Jamaicans can try to deal with the situation the best that they can because of the ability to communicate. That is one positive right now. But there is an absolute need for food, water, and places for Jamaicans to rest their head and try to figure out what to do with their lives. There are about 800 shelters open and over 25,000 Jamaicans in them. That number likely to rise. Across the Caribbean, over 30 people are dead as I talk right now. That number will unfortunately go up. And you know, I think we probably talked to dozens of people today and on camera. But listen to one woman and a moment that we had as we came upon her home destroyed and her children now without a roof on their head.
The breeze, we have this heavy rain and the heavy wind, and it just blow, damage everything. Just turn back and make two spin and lift up everything, so I lose everything.
What will you do now?
I don't know where to start from. I just need some help to put back myself.
Are you okay?
No.
And children then. They have small children.
It's terrible.
All right, it's not moving. Sorry.
and you just hear the suffering in her voice, and her face shows it. And you know, we were just in a neighborhood, Steve, not long ago called Catherine's Hall in Montego Bay. 800 homes were inundated by floodwaters. Word is that anywhere between 8 to 12 feet, depending on where you were in the neighborhood. And we toured that neighborhood and went through and literally walked through mud up to the ankles, and you know, the entire area beginning to really go into a dire situation. Anger on the streets because they feel that the local government is not helping them, that the national government needs to come in and help them get the mud out. But inside the apartments and the homes, completely destroyed. The water just taking up furniture, dropping walls, and now caked mud. And you know, you see Jamaicans walking by. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm like a fish out of the water.
What has happened to you?
I don't have any house. Look at the roof over there. It's gone.
Your roof is gone,
Yeah.
and you have no home right now.
No, I don't even know where I'm going to sleep tonight.
What is your name?
My name is Karen.
Karen, I'm Robert Ray with Fox Weather, and we are
Okay, nice
live
to
right
meet
now. Good to meet you.
Hi. I need help. Help. I'm stranded.
You quite literally are. Where are you going to sleep?
I don't know where I'm going to sleep tonight. I need help.
How is everyone here doing? Your friends and your family?
Everyone, it's very devastating for everyone. First, we are witnessing something like this.
Karen, did you think that this storm was going to be as bad as it was?
No,
No.
no.
I mean, Jamaica, you've never gone through something like
Well,
this before.
I went through COVID. Not COVID. Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yes.
You also went through COVID too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Another
Gilbert.
horrible situation is we
Gilbert
hear
was rough.
emergency vehicles behind the camera right now here on the coastline, speeding by in the dark of night. There's no power, again, everybody. And these are the situations that people like Karen are going through right now, unfortunately. And Karen, I wish you the best. We're hoping that aid comes in.
Okay.
The Kingston Airport will reopen, and the Montego Airport will, by the way, start getting aid relief landing there. Commercial airplanes will not land or take off, but aid relief will, we're told, start to come in. So we hope that that comes tomorrow.
All right.
Because it's immediate, as you just stated.
Yeah.
I wish you and your family the best. Thank you
Okay.
again, Karen.
Thank you too.
Godspeed to you.
All right.
So Steve, very fluid situation and very sensitive. Nearly 3 million Jamaicans here on the island. And what I was saying earlier about the neighborhood caked with mud, there is mounting frustrations there. And we've got a story that we put together, and you'll be able to watch that as we walk through and speak and hear a very similar tone as Karen just said. I fear that if aid does not come in, and if this catastrophe is not taken care of in a properly efficient way, if infrastructure that has crumbled is not removed, and provisions are not brought in, that we will see a degradation of society and a humanitarian crisis. Likely. It's got to happen much faster.
Robert.
And Steve, our plan tomorrow, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you about, you hear from Karen, right? And it's such a poignant interview, the emotional toll. She talks about she doesn't have a place. You had mentioned shelters, but something that many people don't understand, and you could kind of give us a sense of this, you could open shelters, but at times people don't have access to get to those shelters. And so that's the point. If you have 25,000 Jamaicans that may have gone to the shelter, but Karen, her family, and so many in this community of Catherine Hall don't have an option of a shelter tonight and really don't know the path forward. You were just about to tell us about your plans tomorrow, because you are the voice and the eyes of Jamaica right now. Can you talk to us about what you plan to do?
Yes. Yeah, and it is interesting. There are so many Jamaicans that have been following Fox Weather and Fox News, not only on our YouTube stream, but our social platforms. And by the way, we had a lot of people come up to us today, and I think we've been playing it, saying that if it weren't for our boots on the ground and showing what is happening before, during, and now after, that perhaps lives would have been lost that didn't need to be. So people have been watching, and that's the importance of this coverage and what we do at Fox Weather. I can't state that enough. And so we'll continue that, and our plan tonight, because there is nowhere for us to sleep. Our home that we reported live during the hurricane yesterday, the entire second floor was blown to hell. All the windows and the doors exploded essentially when the winds came in. And we're talking, you know, we don't have exact numbers as far as the winds that we experienced in St. Anne's Parish, but Jared Maloney, you know, meteorologist, and I were going over this morning. We think that there was a potential possibility for that we had up to 140 mile an hour wind gusts last night that just blew everything. Nothing could, you know, stand it. And so that's why, if you've been watching us, those visuals, that's what you see. And the sound of winds that strong, it's as if a Lamborghini is going by times 10 with the sound turned up. Unbelievable rips of sound that frankly I've never heard before, and I've covered so many of these hurricanes. But what we're going to do tonight, when we have a long journey, unfortunately, in the dark of night with no power, we are going to head down to Kingston. We kept our hotel room down there that we were reporting in the lead up to this. And so we're going to try to get down there. It may take us 3+ hours, maybe even longer. We need to find fuel, that is certain, because if we don't, then we're not going to make it. If everything goes according to plan and we get to Kingston tonight, we're going to wake up tomorrow and we are going to try and make our way to the southwest, you know, where the landfall occurred, to that area, to assess that damage and see how everyone is. It is maybe not possible, but we're going to try. That is certain.
And we know you will. Robert, Godspeed ahead. Thank you for braving the storm itself, but also sharing the story and really the sense of what remains there in St. James Parish and throughout all of Jamaica. We know Jared's with you and your photographer. We're going to be watching everything that you are sending us. Thank you again for spending some time with us tonight, and please, safe journey as you try to make it to Kingston. That is Robert Ray in St. James Parish, Jamaica.